I'm Dylan. This is Oakley. Today we are at the Zaleski State Forest doing a 3-day, 2-night, overnight backpacking trip. It is going to be about 30 miles, but there is a lot of elevation gain and loss, so it should take us a decent amount of time. We drove about just over 6 hours to get here in Ohio today, and if you want to follow us along for the journey, come along. Alright, right across the street from where we parked, we got the Hope Iron Furnace. We're gonna go check it out. Right now, we're trying to beat the sun and make it to the campground before the sun sets, but I'm not too sure if that's gonna happen. It is 8 o'clock and I still have at least like 4 miles. But I mean, I'm just taking in this scenery right now. Like, there's these beautiful sandstone rock structures, and then just this creek running here. Very peaceful, the birds chirping, but we gotta keep going. Well, right here, we quite literally have to cross the creek, so I guess you just gotta walk right through. Keep on trucking. Look at this cave formation. Alright, we're coming up on the backpack camp now. We got just a little bit longer and we'll be there. Set up camp and eat. I know me and Oakley are both hungry for sure. Ain't that right, girl? Alright, so we made it to what is going to be our campsite. We got helped out by some nice people at the front of the campsite, pointed us in the right direction because it's pretty dark out. But now I'm gonna set up the tent, get ready to start a fire. Well, I'm setting my mattress up and I noticed it was a little deflated after a while, so I see there's a little hole right here that I'm gonna need to patch. So I'm gonna do that real quick and get back with you guys when it's done. Alright, so I just finished patching up my air mattress. Let's hope that it lasts the whole night. This is what we got for dinner here. Some chicken pesto pasta. Just finishing up eating her food over here. Hey, you back up. She's over here licking my stuff. but I could not find my spoon. So got this little makeshift one right here. I just used the lid for this, but maybe I'll be able to find it. I might have left it at home. I don't know, but I might have a better look in the morning. Good morning. It is about 6:30 here, and me and Oakley got through the night pretty good, and now we're gonna make some breakfast. I actually got some real eggs that I brought with me and some hash browns, so I'm gonna cook those up, make Oakley some food, and pack up and get on out of here. Oh my goodness. So this section of the trail is the most northern part, and it is after Camp 3, and it is a lot less marked. People haven't gone through here as much. The trail isn't as defined, so you may have a more hard time finding your way through here, but overall it's still going pretty good. I'll come up on a little creek crossing here. Oakley is just always goes full ahead of steam, and I'm over here trying to not get my feet all muddy, but look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Look at this. The trail is back up there, but I was like, it is definitely worth it to come down here. Check this out. So I did. Come here, Oakley. Come here, girl. Me and Oakley made it back to the camp. That was roughly about 10 miles on that north loop. It was nice though. It was nice and secluded. We seen that waterfall, which if I wouldn't have went on that north loop, I would not have seen the waterfall. So I'm pretty happy that I did that. Now we made it back to the camp, and we're gonna make some ramen. Gonna feed Oakley, get us both some water, some hydration. I'm gonna get some electrolytes in me, because I mean, that 10 miles drained me. We still probably have at least close to another 8 miles to go to the next camp. So got to get that fuel in us and replenish Oh yeah, just finished up making that ramen. I poached an egg in there and then added a little container of chicken. Add a little extra protein in there. But right here, this is gonna be the best part right there. Bush that open. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Just get that creamy egg in there. Oh yeah. Oh, ho, 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 yeah. How was your food, Oakley? Hey, you like your food? You're licking your lips. I know yours was good. Cheers. Oh yeah. This might be the best ramen I've ever had. The only thing I think that would make it better, a little slice of Velveeta cheese. I should have thought of that. Or Kraft. One of the two. You put some cheese in your ramen, and you'll see just how creamy that shit is. Whew. It's my favorite way to do it right there. I mean, now this is kind of close to like a chicken noodle soup now with the those chicken bites in there. That's basically the consistency of them. Like, you get a can of chicken noodle soup like Campbell's. That's what that chicken tastes like. But it was a picante chicken ramen, and I added a little bit more spices on top, so spice pretty good. Tastes amazing. I'm gonna just keep tearing this up. Mmm. I love it. And gotta get a little electrolyte pack in here. I don't really have anything to put it in, and I'm not gonna pour it into this water when I'm gonna use it for other water. So here, I'll show you what I do. Get a little pre-swig. Oh yeah. This is the Mountain Ops. I think pink burst, so it kind of tastes like a pink starburst. Actually, really fucking good. I love it. But I'm gonna finish this food and get ready to start the hike back up. Alright, so me and Oakley are now headed down to, we're gonna head to Camp 2 just to, fill up our waters and probably grab a little snack, but Camp 1 is our goal for sleeping tonight. I can probably edit in the map up here to show you guys what I'm talking about. And also, my original plan was to just take the actual Zaleski Loop trail back, but there's some nice guys that I ran into, and they informed me that this logging trail probably knock off like at least a mile of my distance, so probably do that just to save some time tonight. I don't know exactly how long it's fully gonna take me. I have, if I was to guess, at least over 10 miles to go still, close to 10. So right now we are leaving our camp and going to the next one. Alright, we have gotten to the part where the logging trail turns to a normal trail. You can tell by that orange mark on the trailhead. We're going to start heading towards camp number 2. It should take us should only be about another mile from here. I'm gonna take another quick rest up and then before we head to camp number 1. Me and Oakley finally made it to the second campsite. Right now we're just chilling, taking a little break. Really need a breather, some water, a pick-me-up. I mean, it is getting crazy out here. Let's see how far we've gone. Almost 23 miles. The next campsite is roughly 4.5 to 5 miles away. It is 4:41. I'm gonna try and make it there before sundown so I can get a fire started, get some good grub in, because I know me and Oakley are gonna need it. But the next morning we're gonna be out of here. My plan is to go to Hocking Hills if my feet aren't killing me too bad, but we will see about that one. I mean, this has been my first backpacking trip so far. My feet are definitely feeling it, especially because there's so many like river crossings and muddy spots. Like my feet are never dry. They can't catch a break. I need to next time I come out, I need to bring another pair of merino wool socks, and I definitely need a better pair of hiking boots. Right now I just have running shoes on. I need like some weatherproof boots. But we're gonna sit here, drink our water, get caught up, and we'll catch you guys. Me and Oakley decided to take a break. Have probably about a mile left until we're at camp site 1, which I'm pretty excited about. And while we were walking, I could feel both my quads were like starting to kind of like twitch, and I thought it was kind of just like muscle like fatigue type thing, and I was just like, well, there's only a mile, let's keep going. But then I was thinking about how much sweat I've been losing this whole time, so I got 2 of these electrolyte packets. I'm gonna stop, pop these, drink some more water, and Oakley is over here panting very hard, so I was like, you know what, might as well just take a good break. I already know I'm gonna make it back to the campsite before sunset, so I'll have enough time to do everything. So no reason to rush it when you could jeopardize you and your dog's safety. Remember that. Whew. Man, I have never been so happy to see campsites. We finally made it anyway, girl. I'm gonna go try and find a place that's closer to the water station, but I will catch you guys when we're there setting up camp. Alright, I just finished making up some mac and cheese here. It's just Annie's brand. I mean, there's no milk in it, but I already tried it. It tastes pretty good. Got that fire dying down here because me and Oakley are going to go to beds here pretty soon. She's already laying in the tent. I also got this tuna creations here. I'm gonna try it with this. I don't know if I'm quite gonna throw it in there and just mix it up or not, but we will try it together and see what it's tasting like. Got it all mixed up here. Cheers. I don't know if I'm just starving, but that's actually pretty good right there. That piece of bread would be pretty good. Whoa. That was almost bad. Alright. I'm finishing up eating here. Call it a night. See you in the morning. I only have like a mile and a half, 2 miles, so I'm out of here. Pack up in the morning. My plan is to head to Hocking Hills. Check out at least 1 or 2 things before I leave. But I can already feel the blisters and all that building, so we'll see how that goes. See you in the morning. Morning. It's about 7:15. Me and Oakley. I slept pretty good. I'm pretty tired though. My legs are killing me. I think I'm still gonna try to make it to at least Hocking Hills because there's access points where you can just park and walk up to. So I'm probably gonna try and at least do that. And I know I gotta make breakfast, so I need water because I ran out last night. I was too lazy to go fill it up because it was dark out. So I'm gonna go fill up my water and then start making breakfast. So for breakfast today, we got this mountain berry granola from Peak Refuel. Has granola, rice milk, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Should be pretty good. I just put the boiling water in there, so I'm gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna be back with you when I start to try it. Alright, while I'm waiting for that, I'm just gonna have a little snack because I'm fucking starving. Honestly, I can't wait to get on the road because I'm definitely gonna get something greasy before I get home. I'm like so hungry right now. I don't even want to know how many calories I've burnt this whole trip. 5-second rule right there, baby. Oh yeah. This is the best breadsticks and cheese I've ever had in my life. Mmm. Alright. Got the granola here. And honestly, there are 2 ways that you can make granola when you're out here. You can either do it the way I did it, where I warmed up some hot water and then threw it in here and let it sit. Which, that's one way. And my granola is pretty hot still, in my opinion. If you don't like your granola super warm, then you can do something called cold soaking. That's, you just have a container of oatmeal and you dump in your cold water, you just let it sit. It probably takes like double the amount of time, but once those oats are all fully soaked, it's just as good. It doesn't take fuel. If you want to do a trip where you're not using as much fuel, it'd be smarter to use some cold oatmeal. But here is the first bite. Ooh, it's dripping. Really sweet. Really sweet. I forgot some candy this time. I didn't bring any sweets out here, so this is like the first bit of sugar I've been tasting. So it does say that this is 2 servings, but there is 570 calories in the whole thing. 108 grams of carbs, so it's definitely going to help me get some energy to push the rest of the way through. I mean, we only have like a mile and a half, 2 miles, and we're fucking out of here. I'd be so happy to see that car. But like I said, we have plans to at least stop at Hocking Hills because I've never been there before, and I mean, this is like 6 hours away, so definitely want to see what that's about before I head home. So I'm about to finish this up with Oakley. She hasn't even taken a bite of her food, so I'm hoping she eats because she didn't even eat last night, and we hiked definitely about 20 miles plus, and all she ate was breakfast. I mean, she needs to eat, but I'll see you guys soon. This right here is just a little example of how muddy some of these spots are. And I mean, look, it's going on an incline. But I gotta try to make it through here, so wish me luck. Oh yeah. Man, am I happy to see that. We probably just got maybe about a half a mile. Just gotta keep trekking along this trail. We'll be back to the parking. Got this nice little cave formation here right before the exit. Hopefully wanted to come check it out. I think she wanted to look at that little running water. Before we leave, I'm going to go check out this old hollow trail. It looks like there's gonna be a little maybe cave formation back here, so me and Oakley are gonna check that out real quick before we leave. That's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that. Oh yeah. Here's the parking lot. Oh yeah, Oakley. I know, I'm excited to see the parking lot. I'm sure she doesn't even realize it, but whew. Me and Oakley made it back to the car in one piece. It ended up being about 31 miles in total. And I mean, that was a taxing 31 miles. There was a lot of incline. I mean, there was definitely over 4,000 feet of elevation, more elevation than I've ever done, more miles than I've ever done in one trip. Same with Oakley. It was definitely pretty taxing trip, but I mean, it definitely, I have a feeling of completion for that, because there was times where I was like, felt like doing shortcuts or didn't want to do the full loop because I knew how hard it was going to be, but I got it done. The going downhill with a dog and a pack on your back is surprisingly more of a quad workout than going uphill. I don't know what it is, if it's like the resistance of Oakley pulling me and like me trying to not go as fast. Dude, my quads, I got down to the bottom of a couple of these hills. I had to stop and sit down. They massaged my quads out. And one of the days I could feel them both starting to like cramp up, like literally like pulsing like this. And so I had to stop and drink some electrolytes. When you come out doing a trip like this, especially if it's gonna be sunny, you're gonna be sweating a lot, definitely bring electrolytes. You do not want to be cramping and not being able to finish the trip. Because I mean, imagine you still have 10 miles to go and your leg just cramps up and you can't even walk. Like, that would suck. You might even have to call someone to come help you, and if you don't have the proper stuff, then you're basically SOL. So me and Oakley are going to head over to the Moonville Tunnel, which, if you're from Ohio, you might know what it is. I'm not, so I'll inform the people who aren't. It's, if not one of the most haunted places in Ohio. It's this tunnel. There was a railroad that ran under it back in the day, and there's, I believe, at least like 6 people are known to have died there. We're just going to go there, check it out, just take a few pictures. I know there's like a bunch of graffiti and stuff there. So we're going to do that and then head to Hocking Hills and just check out a couple things. It's 10 o'clock on the dot right now, so we still got a little bit of time. It's about a 6-hour drive home, so I definitely don't want to be leaving any later than like 1. I got fucking work in the morning. So we'll see you at the tunnel. We made it to the parking lot. Only problem is I'm not sure if it's this way or that way. So there's like a little bridge right here. So I'm just going to go this way and hope that we find the tunnel. This bridge is kind of cool. There's like a bunch of locks on here. Oh, this little creek here actually looks pretty sweet. Alright, I think it's this way. Keep going, Oakley. Okay. And we made it. That wasn't a far walk at all. And so this path here used to be a railroad. Way back in the day. Ran through here at what was called Moonville. No longer a town anymore. But look at that. That's pretty cool. But it is said to be very haunted. People have reported getting rocks thrown at them. Many other weird things. Hearing voices and the sounds of trains. But I'm just going to take a few pictures and get out of here. Under this bridge, pretty nice creek. However, this clay right here ain't too nice. Oakley started pulling my ass down here and I literally just ate it. I don't know if you can see the tracks in here, but my ass has clay all over it. I'm definitely gonna have to change when I get in the car now. Yep. Guess I'm gonna have to wear shorts the rest of the day. But this shit.
One of these days we'll give back the time we borrowed. One of these nights I won't worry about tomorrow. And one of these moments will stick in my mind. And one of these afternoons, I swear, we'll get up and we'll leave this time. We'll never make it very far. I like you riding in my car with your banjo on your knee. I like you singing my songs back to me. I'm trying to stay between the lines that you read on my palms. I'm a man on fire. I'm a man on fire, and I'm trying to stay calm. It's funny how life is what you give and what you take. It's funny how
Me and Oakley just finished up the short little ash cave hike. It was beautiful. They were just breathtaking. But now we're going to drive up to the upper falls and probably hit the upper falls in Old Man's Cave and then get out of here. So, see you there.
just another big mistake. It's funny how everything's a circle, coming back again. So we laugh at ourselves when we pass ourselves coming round the bend. We never make it very far.
Look at that.
I like you riding in my car.
Me and Oakley made it back to the car. I mean, we're both pretty beat. I'm starving, so if you're not sick of me already, then come along. I'm gonna stop by Skyline Chili, which is an Ohio staple. I mean, if you're from Michigan like me, you might not even heard of it before, but it combines spaghetti and chili cheese, which is basically, I love chili cheese dogs, I love spaghetti. Why not combine them? Let's go see what it's like. Alright. This stuff still feels pretty hot, but I got the chili. I got the 5-way. Oh, yeah. Chili smells good. They gave me some cheese to put on top of there. Wait, where are the onions? I'll put the onions on first. There's still some left over, and that's how much I put on there, but let's definitely give this a little try right here. Honestly, it's a different chili flavor than I've ever had before. Trying to these are some cheese fries. Basically just fries with cheese melted on them. I should have asked for ketchup. Basically just some cheese fries that like I could make too. Probably give them like a, it's like a 6. Let's see what this fucking burrito is about. It's a chicken bacon ranch burrito. About the size of my head. I asked for no tomato, so hopefully. I mean, there's definitely a lot of lettuce in there. The lettuce is pretty overpowering. And I love lettuce. I wish there was a little bit more ranch. Probably like a 6. And the last thing we have, coney dog, chili cheese coney dog. Honestly, that might be the best thing I've had so far. Overall, probably gonna give it like a 6. I mean, didn't blow my socks off. The cheese fries were alright. I mean, if the wrap was a little bit better. I mean, the chili also, the main thing, isn't the greatest chili I've ever had. Like, if it was, I could make better chili for sure. I mean, it is like a fast food restaurant, so I wasn't surprised by that. But it had like this weird, certain taste to it. I don't know if it was like too much brown sugar or what seasoning was in there too much of, but it was too much of whatever that was. That can tone back. But, but overall, probably wouldn't even come back again, but I guess now you know.
I like you singing my songs back to me. I'm trying to stay between the lines that you read on my palm.